Hey guys, how are you doing? In today's video, we're going to build a to-do app using artificial intelligence, and then we'll reconstruct the code from scratch. The goal is to understand how the app works and to show that AI should be a programmer's ally, not a replacement. In this app, we can add a task title, set a date, note that it's not possible to select past dates, and finally, add a description for the task. This was the prompt used to generate the app, and if you want to try it yourself, I'll leave it pinned in the comments. The AI we used is called Cursor. AI generation. We started by asking the AI to generate the HTML, CSS, and JS files. The tool can do this automatically, but keep in mind that this is a basic task, and there's no excuse to avoid learning it manually. After generating the files, we applied a few modifications suggested by the generator. And here's our initial result. Manual reconstruction. Now, let's open VS Code and recreate the app from scratch. This way, we'll understand everything the AI used to build the app and how it works. HTML. We begin with the HTML file, which is a markup language used to structure the content displayed on the screen. It consists of tags, most of which have opening and closing elements. We add a link to the CSS file. We also added a link to Cloudflare's CDN, which is used to display the trash icon on the delete button. Elements in HTML should have identifiers, IDs, classes, or name, so they can be manipulated later by JavaScript and styled with CSS. Divs act like boxes that group related elements. The heading tags H1, H2 to H6 are used for displaying titles with varying levels of prominence. In our case, we used H1 as the main title. Inputs allow users to enter data. In our app, we use a text input and a date input. Finally, we have a button that will be used to add tasks. This div with the ID task list will be used to dynamically insert the tasks. Next, we reference the JavaScript file to be used, which is done inside the script tag. With Ctrl+click, we can create the JS and CSS files that we linked to the HTML. Here is our application, only with the HTML, without any interactivity or style. JavaScript. Now, let's move on to JavaScript, which is responsible for making the app interactive. We start by referencing the HTML elements using getElementById, which allows us to access and manipulate them in the code. Next, we create a variable called today, which stores the current date in ISO format. We assign this date to the min property of the date input field, ensuring that users cannot select past dates. We add an event listener to the button, which defines that when clicked, it should call the addTask function. Therefore, we need to create the addTask function. The function first checks if the task name input is not empty. If it is, it prompts the user to enter a name using a pop-up alert. Inner HTML will be used to dynamically insert a set of elements into the page, and for that, we will use backticks to enable string interpolation, with $ and curly braces to insert JavaScript variables directly into the string. And that's how we implement the functionality to add tasks. The task consists of a div that displays the task name, the date, a description, and a button to delete the task. AppendChild is a function that allows us to insert an element as a child of another. Since the task list element already exists in the document, we insert the task div as its child. Here, we use an alternative way to access elements. Instead of getElementById, we use querySelector, which allows us to select elements using CSS selectors. Also, the function that toggles a task's completion state adds or removes the completed class. We can see that double-clicking adds and removes the completed class from the tasks. Later in the CSS, we'll define how a completed task should look. Similar to AppendChild, which adds children to existing elements, we will use the remove function to delete an existing element. To finish the JavaScript file, we clear the input fields so they are automatically emptied, allowing the user to insert the next task. Here is our result. With HTML and JavaScript, we already have a working application, but now we need to add some style to make it look better. CSS. Finally, let's talk about CSS, which is responsible for styling the web page. It defines the appearance of elements, such as colors, sizes, margins, and spacing. We apply styles using selectors. We reference elements by tag name, class, or ID. In CSS, we open curly braces, define a property, and set its corresponding value. If you are enjoying the content and find it useful, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment with suggestions to help the channel grow. We also use a media query to ensure that the app is responsive and adapts well to different screen sizes. And we make the final corrections to the code to create spacing between the tasks. As we can see, the app adjusts the layout based on the screen size, and this is achieved through the use of media queries. And here is the finished application. In this video, we created an application using artificial intelligence, rewrote the code to understand how it works and how it was built. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed it, take care, and see you in the next video.